And here it is, the USS Mount Whitney, 1/700th scale, is now complete. Almost complete. I want to show you a few things before we really finish it. For starters, it's been painted, of course, as you can see from the white. I used Tamiya's white paint, acrylic, but I hand brushed it. And hand brushing it was okay, to say the least, as you could see there. And brushed the little seaweeds, both in the front and the back. There's the front right there. So that came out good. Then I put on the decals, based off the instructions of the Mount Whitney. The tough one was this guy right here in the back. I was a bit nervous putting this on because I was afraid that I was going to break the break the decal. The last time I used a very large decal was on a Yamato ship, but one of the Yamato carriers, and that was like a that was a nightmare. And I was expecting this will be a nightmare as well, but it actually came out okay, pretty good. Yeah. I know that it's not the same color tone as what it is on the manual, which is right here. This would have been nice, but no, didn't feel like it. I like it this way. Very nice. I also was trying to. I also put the little flag there, as you can see, which in reality there is in the manual or in the box art. I believe there is a wire going from down the bottom here all the way up to here, or maybe somewhere at mass, and then the flag is out there, but I decided to put it here. I was originally going to put it there, but I realized that this part was a little too thick, but this one was just right. And it was a pain to actually cut it, then put it there, then fold it, then hold it down so it sticks together. Yeah, it was pretty good. Now besides that, I was also putting decals on the small little boats. I don't know if you could see that. And one of them goes there, which I'm going to use regular white glue for this. I had a toothpick here. Where is it? Up there it is. I'm going to use this little piece of paper. Oh, don't tell me it's dried out. It must have dried out. Hold on. I can always switch other glues. Okay, I'm gonna have to pour a little bit. I had to take the top off. Just a little bit. I don't need a lot. Of course, it doesn't help that I have the fan on. And I'm just gonna put a little bit on this. And using, actually let me put that like that. And then let go. There we go. Have that, and then one of the launches, which is this one right here. I know that the manual shows different color tones, but I was like not ready for that. Just want to do the scenery. There we go. And then one more, which is the regular boats. Is it the regular boat? Yeah. The decal sheet had decals for the, I think it was the Baton Rouge. No, sorry, Blue Ridge. Same Baton Rouge. The Blue Ridge. So, I remember somebody sent me a message saying that the extra parts from this kit is from the Blue Ridge. So, that's good. I mean, obviously, if you want to turn it that's fine. Get in there. There we go. I think that's it. Alright. Those are done. I'll do the other side in a few moments, and then we'll finally put this on the base and see how it looks. Okay. Here's the base now fully detailed up with the waves and all that stuff. It looks alright. To a certain degree. Some of them didn't look right, so I had to cut off some extra, waves that were a little bit too much. I think maybe I did a little I overdid the waves on the sides, but I'm hoping to correct that with added waves once I put it on the ship. Now I also gave it another light coat of clear blue over the waves itself to mask it off where it was a little bit too much. This back part is okay right here, but before I complete this kit, I'm going to give it a little bit more detail using flat white, but that's going to be later. Right now we're going to put this guy together. So here it is. We put that there. Now I actually tried to test fit this by pushing this down, and because there's a spacing there, it popped in there, and I was like, oh no, what happened? So I actually had to drill a hole there just to pop that thing back up to the way it was. Before I commit to this, I'm going to actually put some glue here, and unfortunately because this cap is a little closed, I'm going to pour some here, a little bit there, and a little bit there. There we go. I could use the Mod Podge, but that's going to be in a few moments. And I think I'm going to spread this out a bit. The difference between Mod Podge and this and Elmer's glue, or any type of wood glue, you could say, it has a thicker consistency. It's very, very, tough to work with. And for something like this, which now I just applied, I'm going to have to clean it off in a few moments, just so I can reuse it again. It is water-based, it's no big deal. So, here we go. I'm just going to slide it in there until it hits. A little light pressure will do, and there we go. But it's not done yet. Oh no, not by a long shot. I need to do waves here. That's where the Mod Podge comes in. And some cotton balls. going to extend it out a bit. See if I can actually, if it probably captures from the inside, that's actually okay. That's good. That's probably a little too much, but I do need this to be a little thinner here. Hold on. I'm gonna actually do this like that, if I have to. Alright. I think I'm gonna commit to that. Now we just do this. This will stick on perfectly. Spread it out, get the bubbles out of there. I should put another one there. Let me see. I can imagine many people are saying that there are different types of products to do, to do this. But quite frankly, you'll be surprised what you find around the house, what you could use to make a kit even better. You don't need to buy specific products to make it the way you think you want it. It's just the basics. Even the Elmer's glue could have worked with this. And you know what? I'm going to do this because I don't want to. Let me see here if I do that. There we go. Could have used a toothpick here if I wanted to. But no, we'll do it this way. Alright. See, that's actually really nice. Flip up the back end here a bit. I think we may have to cut that off. It's a little too much though. But yeah, let me cut that off. Oops, cut that out a bit. There we go. Alright, just a little lift, a little bit here and there, but no biggie dealy. We could still recover it and shove it up there, up its butt. It's a little too clumped up a bit, so let me just stick it all the way in there, and then we'll just work with that a bit. And here it is. in its diorama. The USS Mount Whitney 1/700 scale by Trumpeter is now officially complete. I am done. A few things that I am going to finish up completely would be on the edges here. As you can see, I'm going to be covering it up with plot plate. I know somebody was telling me to use either boss or wood or something, but I'm just using what I have. You know, I'm not going to go out and buy something just for that. If it doesn't look right, I'm going to see if I could find a piece of wood, like a wood plate, out of when I go to maybe Michael's, and if it fits, you know, if I find something that's equivalent to this size, then fine. If not, we'll just do it what I'm just doing right now. But I still have to cover up the sides. As I'm discussing this right now, I'm thinking about it. There was another thing that I'm going to probably get or do with this kit. The decals. When I was looking at them, and I don't think I have any more of these, or I used them all, or I must have misplaced them. Well, there was this plate here that was for the stand, but as I remember and looking at the decals, which I'm trying to find where I put it. Oh, here it is. I think there it is. It must have fallen on the floor. There's no decal where it says USS Mount Whitney on it to, you know, show off that that's the ship itself. Maybe I could find something I can make custom or whatever, but we'll see what I can do from there. But let's take a closer look here so you guys can see the actual ocean scene right there. It actually really came out good. It's came up really nice. I like it. I really do. Granted, it's not perfect, you know. It's not like what it did last year, which let me go get it right now. So yeah, I mean, this one, I mean, it's dusty right now because of what it picked up and all that stuff. And the detail that I put on, a little bit of white paint, which I'm going to be doing on this later on. And this was my first attempt on something very small. This is still a small kit relative in size, because remember, this is 1/700. They're both 1/700 scale, and they're both from Trumpeter. But at least now I know, now I understand what to do with larger kits, you know, with a larger scale of a ship for future builds. Because this actually took me about less than, so you guys understand, I started this nearly at the end of the month of June, and I'm done now. So we're talking about a good 3 weeks, maybe more than 3 weeks, me doing this. And if I say to myself, okay, if it took me 3 weeks to do this, imagine if it taken a little longer. Not in regards to the ship, but more in regards to the detail of the base. I don't know. That's my thinking there. The waves are maybe a little bit too much, but it's already set in stone. It's fine. I like it. I hope you guys like it. I hope everybody likes it when I bring it to the show, to MosquitoCon. This will be my first ship entry for the 1/700 scale. I think it's either 1/700 scale or smaller, because this can't be bigger. But I could be wrong. And, yeah, I am done. I am done. I am actually content that I was able to get this right. So, I'd like to thank everybody for watching and to giving me some great ideas and pointers and tips. I thank you very much for all that. I'll be doing some custom photographs, posting on Instagram, YouTube. I'm sorry, well, YouTube is this, but Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, so you guys can see it. And I hope you guys are ready to see this at MosquitoCon 29, coming at the end of this month. on July 31st in Wayne, New Jersey at the Police Athletic League. With that being said, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for more Build Time with Strider Prime coming soon. You guys all have a great day.